I'm Eric Nason with Newsshooter.com, and we are at IBC 2019 at the Ledgo booth, and I'm with Jeremy. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, Eric? Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too, man. So we have some new tube lights. Let's talk about them.
We have the Altitude series from Ledgo. Now, on the Nanlite side, we have the Pavo tubes, and which are built-in batteries, and on the Ledgo side, these are high-powered batteries. So right here we have the Altitude 80C. It's an RGBW light that draws 80 watts. Now, if you think about a lot of popular tubes on the market that are 2-footers, you're looking at 25, 35 watts. So this is about 3 to 4 times brighter. But it can run on a V-mount battery. It's very powerful. You have effects, you have wireless, you have a breakaway cable for DMX. So if you want to go into, in studio, or if you want to do some kind of wireless DMX option, you have that flexibility with the system. Another thing with the power draw is it's much brighter, but it's also a bigger emitter. These are T14 size tubes. So your Asteras, your Quasar Science, our Pavo tubes are T12, so they're a thinner tube. So this is a wider tube. So.
And does it require, a special battery like that has specific voltage? What can you run the light off?
Well, right here we have an FX Lion battery. It's a 26 volt, but you don't need that. You could do a regular 14.4 volt, like 100 watt battery or 150 watt if you're going on a plane. You're going to get, an hour and a half with those type of batteries, so you're going to get good life with that. So there's not a very stringent prerequisite for power.
And this is obviously, you have the whole gamut of colors.
Oh yeah.
RGBW, and what's the white light like?
The white light's very accurate. You have both emitters. So you have a white and amber. So the bicolor range is 2700 to 7500 Kelvin. Now you have other RGB panels on the market that might go much further, like up to 10,000. But the reason why we peak at 7500 is because once you go past 8,000, the color accuracy in those ranges starts to diminish. So we have a 98 CRI, 97 TLCI with these lights. So very good, very nice on the planking curve as well.
And I like the fact you can do all this the DMX stuff, because these are also used a lot in arrays, for special effects, not just for lighting things, but the lights themselves become sort of like, the practical, and looks cool.
No, I think when these hit the market, and they're on their way to the stores now, people are going to start using these lights as practical as key lights. And when you do an array, like we have our 120C, it's a 4-footer, that's 120 watts in a 4-foot tube. If you put 4 of those together, you have 480 watts of light on a 4x4 back, frame. That's a big source of light.
Yeah. Now we're looking at it with a modifier. We have this egg crate on here. What is this? Your own brand, or what kind of other, options you have for mounting and modifying?
Well, this one is a Baby Bee by Honey Crates. We're good friends with Danny Baldorf in LA. He made Honey Crates for almost our entire line, including our panels. So we have them in all 3 sizes of our tubes, the 2, 4, and 6 footers. So this one comes right off. It's a strap. So there you have the light itself. We also make our own, and we'll show the other ones in a moment. So you have 2 options. So you have the ones by Honey Crates, and you have the ones made by Ledgo themselves.
Now, tube lights are always a little bit difficult to mount. Does this come with its own mounting system?
Yes. So you have a bracket which is actually clear on the outside, so it doesn't block the light in any way, and very firm. It holds it in place very good, but it can also turn it if you need to do some moves like that as well. On the back, you have a spigot for a 3/8, so if you want to put like a stud in there, put it in a knuckle and mount it in any type of direction you want, you can do that too.
Horizontal or vertical, looks like.
Correct. Very good. Yes, and you have there is active cooling in here because of the power draw, but it's very manageable. It's very manageable. But if you're in close quarters, or if you just really have a very airy area that really echoes a lot, you can turn the fans off. So you have 3 modes. You have silent, you have powerful, and then you have full blast.
Now, if the fans are not on, do you lose output? Does it adjust so that you don't melt it?
Yeah, you lose 50% of the output. But at 80 watts, you're still brighter than probably almost any 2-foot tube on the market anyway. So you're down to 40. What else is at 40 watts?
Okay. So what's the pricing? And you said they were available now?
They are going to be in stores after IBC. So I would say end of the month, early October. You're going to have our first batch and then we'll have a much bigger batch towards the end of October, early November. So the pricing for the 2-footer is $449 US. The pricing of the 4-footer is $649, and the 6-footer is $889.
All right, thanks a lot, Jeremy.
You got it.